Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Concordia St. Paul Golden Bears stream. I am your caster and coach Skeptor, getting ready for our fourth and final activation placement game for this season of the NECC 2023-2024 Valorant season. To close out, the CSP Blue Golden Bears squad will be taking on University of Omaha in their final placement match, currently sitting on a 3-0 record and now going into their final placement game against University of Omaha, going into Haven attack side to start things out. Let's run down our roster. We have Jake on the Jet, Etan on the Sova, Tactless on the Omen, Ostino on the Breach, and Jitty rounding out the comp on the Killjoy. This should be a treat of a match, taking on a UNO Valorant squad that we ran into last season early on in activation as well. So it'll be fun to see how history has changed over a year. But so far, the squad looking to set up over towards the C side of the map. And we will be into this one in just 10 seconds here, folks. Jitty gonna go ahead and throw some molly. Line up towards CT. A stun to back sight. The blind is out and in, and the sight is theirs. Full retake setup seems to be the call from the defending side. Attackers getting on and getting what they came for early. Jake gonna find the first of the round towards Garage, and now the flood out from CT. Breach Util coming through. A big blind, gonna blind 3 players. The swing through Garage. The trades are in, and CSP Blue gonna dismantle the UNO defenses to kick off their closing game of activation. Couldn't ask for a better start to kick things off. Defenders only getting 1 single kill, so not a lot of money or credits back into their pockets. Utility will be light. And we'll have to see how this one plays out, but off to a good start.
Right there. Enemy spotted. Reloading.
Early frag going the way of Etan. 1-man advantage the way of CSP Blue off the get-go here. Another kill picked up by Jitty, and now Concordia St. Paul Blue going to move their way up through the Garage position. Breached on through Garage. 1 player potentially dropped through Garage. Tackless starting to clear his way over towards C long. Rest of the squadron starting to move back towards window. Sova pushed through A main, gonna find 2 kills somehow on that. A dash, and somehow Sova picking up 3. A crazy flank play from Wes. Gonna make this into a 2-on-2 situation, and maybe a little bit slow on this attack. Gonna cost, but they pick off Drizzle and now make it a 2v1 situation. Jalebi Jace, last one alive for the side of the defending squad. UNO, an opportunity here to steal a round away, but still down a man. E10 clearing out towards A link side, leaving Ostino on site with the bomb. Last player still yet to reveal location. E10 gonna take him out at top mid, making it a 2-0 start for the side of the Concordia St. Paul Golden Bears.
Let's fly. Here. Here. Placing swarm grenade.
Might line up towards the B site.
Grenade out.
Early util over towards A long, trying to take some control.
Out.
Jitty going to be off over towards the middle of the map, trying to stop any pushes or gathering of mid space.
Deploying drone.
Droning our way up through A short. Drone will get taken out. One at B long will take out Jake and a dash away from the opposition's jet. Jitty going to go ahead and take out a turret towards the middle lurk. Going to get smoked off for his troubles. Tactless working his way slowly up A short. One player towards back sight. Sweet. Tactless trying to speed it up. Sova at back sight, gonna swing out.
Spike down A.
Alcino left between 2 defenders, gonna get taken out. Jitty trying to find one on the mid lurk, will take one out there. Now into a 1v3. Trying to do what economy damage he can.
10 seconds left.
Not going to be the worst if he makes it through this with the rifle recovered. Not too shabby of a round, but not a ton of damage, right? Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. 3 on the eco, or on the bonus is big. Jitty securing that 3rd kill at the end of that right there is massive. Taking away another weapon from the defending squad. Now into the first buy round of the game. 2-1 is the current state of the game. CSP with a 1-round lead. Jitty lining up some early utility towards the B site and seeming to take some mid control off the get-go here. Tactless TP'd to hold this A push. That dart not going to spot him. Really weird Sova dart, honestly, for A lobby there. CSP Blue trying to take some mid priority early on here.
Got the spike.
Drone out A lobby now. Drone gonna spot that jet, runs right into a fistful of defenders and gets taken out. Good punishment and good hold coming through from the Golden Bears. And now with a 5-man ball format starting to rotate back on over to the C site, splitting up just a tad. 3 players moving towards the garage side. The other 2 taking it to long. Garage smoked off. Concordia St. Paul breaching through the garage site onto C. Turret gonna spot one. One at back site. KJ alone. Omen through the smoke. CT will find one. Gets taken out now. 4v2 situation.
30 seconds left. 1 enemy remaining.
4-on-1. Last player noted at CT. Should be a round locked in the way of the Golden Bears. Immediate trade coming through. And now CSP Blue making it 3-1 on the scoreline.
So many questions.
I need a drop. Tack, tack. My bolt's ready.
Ground.
No more Sova. Recalling my bot.
Placing sentry.
Creeping up to A short side. Big shot coming through. Gonna make it into a one-on-one situation. It's Ostino taking on Kuna. Killjoy at A short, just holding it still and somehow gonna find that kill. A bit of an unlucky one-on-one encounter there. Killjoy had the read, I guess. I confused me on that one, but good thrifty found by the defending squad.
Alarm bot out.
3-2 we go. A full buy on the horizon for the side of CSP Blue.
Revealing area.
Turn out.
Starting out with some pressure over towards the A side of the map. Omen ulti going to spot a few of them. An immediate cancellation on that note. Jet going to get taken out early. Now into a full-on A push. Flash into backside will blind up Jake for the time being. Counter breach ultimate comes through. Tactless going to get taken out on the TP play. A few out backside. They line up. Jitty gets two. Now into a 2v2 situation. Gets one molly on the bomb. Has the Killjoy ultimate to play off of. Will drop it at short. Now things picking up. Sova, Hunter's Fury called in to break the KJ ultimate. All three tags invested. KJ dinked up close. It's E10. He's tucked. And he will find both kills for the clutch. Making it a 4-2 game lead for the side of CSP.
Right there.
Keep up.
A trade of 1-for-1 taking place over towards the A side of things, and now a bit of a slow turn away from where they were originally starting to work. A smoke at garage. Killjoy alarm bot going down on the front of B site. Very strange, and then taken away. One player Jiggle spotted at C-Link, and now the breach could be underway. Speaking of breach, a fat stun comes through the front of B main. One player on the flank will take out Tactless. And now having to split through C. and take this site. One player on site is the KJ. Jalebi J's going to take out the other two on a nicely timed swing, making it 4-3 in this one.
Pretty well myself.
I need a drop.
Here.
Really shocking a garage, trying to make a faster play, trying to break off some Killjoy utility.
Reloading.
Killjoy turret on the left side of B site. Trying to clear up bit by bit. One player spotted at A long.
Shotgun.
I'm pushing through. KJ at the front side of the site here. Gonna be run into by the attacking squad. Gets taken out. Drizzle towards Platt. Not gone yet. Did TP to the backside of site. Will get one and get traded out. Now into a 3-on-3. One at garage. Couple at CT. No more kills gonna go through their way. Defending squad tying this thing up back at 4 apiece.
Right there.
Alrighty, getting back into it. Tied up we go. Breach stun towards A lobby. Op at the bottom of A short. Gonna spot one, get tagged, and fall back with the drone. Jitty gonna get up into A short space here. One smoke at long. One player tucked into short. CSP gonna start to creep on back just a tad. Jitty lying in wake here. Sova drone coming out to clear out short. We'll spot out Jitty at the last second. He breaks, so keeping them interested for the time being. Breach flash lined up for the garage play. One molly goes in, dashing into the fight. Jake now here, one player towards C site. Turret on front of B main. Omen on the back of C site. Now just really freezing out this round. It's a 5-on-5 situation. Killjoy gonna find Jake on a very crucial frag there, and now push being heard. They know it's an A hit coming through. The stun into back sight. Rest of the team flooding on in. Opposition having Killjoy ultimate for the retake. Things should be quite interesting here. Shot coming through for main. Jitty gonna molly the CT push out.
Get out of my way.
Jet popping the Blade Storm. Nothing out yet. Jitty holding to break the dart when it comes. Nothing out yet. The blind is out. Jitty stunned on default. In trouble. The Jet jumping onto sight. Fully blind is everything. I can't see a thing right now. You get into a 1v4. Nate going for the ultimate. Going to be halving this one for sure. Halved, and that's going to be a dead Sova. Round going the way of UNO. And a nicely found round for the way of the defenders.
Show me where to go.
Right there.
Turn out. Placing swarm.
Standing ahead.
Couple sheriff shots spamming away from the long position. An updraft from the enemy Jet. Heard at short, probably opping.
Take flight.
Here.
Joining their way up here. One player spotted at back sight. Backside solo with the wide swing. Jet gonna get one from short. Will get taken out by Ostino. Jitty finds one on the lurk, and now a 1v3 situation. No spike in hand. 3 ultimates available. Jitty trying to come through CT here. 50 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time to cook something up, but it's going to be a very difficult round to find. 3 ultimates available for these defenders, so Spike in a very precarious position. Jitty, 30 seconds left in this one.
30 seconds left.
Running out of time to cook this one up. Gets the first. Needs 2 more to find. Gonna get peeked from long. West gonna take that one out, and now it's a 6-4 2-round advantage the way of the defending squad.
Placing alarm bot. Here.
Right there.
Big fight coming the way of A main. Jake gonna get darted out once. Op shots as well. 2 players pushing out of A long instantaneously and going for some pressure. One player towards the backside of C site. A link sunned up. The dash out from Jake. Free pick out onto the breach. One player heard over towards C link.
You should run.
KJ ulting from the backside of B site. Gonna be able to push on through now. Jake takes out the first. Not gonna end up breaking this ultimate. No time for it. Bomb being stuck, it so seems. Just got tapped. Jake trying to make the play. Not gonna be able to get back in time. 7-4 UNO. Really stringing some rounds together here. 5 unanswered now. As we have 1 round left in the half. CSP looking for a 5-7 if possible. That's what I thought. Mr. West has been cooking this game.
Right there.
He's had really good timing on his swings.
Find their right there.
Placing sentry.
Early sun into that A short. Denying any pressure right off the rip. Sova gonna spot a few players pushing that A long, and he finds Ostino. No trade onto that, and now getting away to backside. Sova gets out to CT. KJ ult coming through. Sova gonna go ahead and break that one himself. Ultimates galore for the retake. Breach gonna be able to make it happen here. Omen ulting in the middle of sight will cancel. The Breach ultimate goes through. Etan tucking close. Could be a big difference maker, but he's letting a few pass. Doesn't go for the peek just yet. The trigger discipline, he gets blind himself. Can't actually see anything. And boy, what looked good goes awry. Tactless gets swung on through, and it's going to be an 8-4 half UNO picking it up.
Switching sides.
Stay taut as a posting. The fight demands it.
Turn out. Placing alarm bot.
Right here.
Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade. Just cool down. We're good enough to win.
Pistol round underway. Jake gonna find a big kill at the bottom of mid and get out scot-free. That is a big time play that you need from your superstar player. And Jake and now Jitty posted up towards A side with the util. Utan making noise and leaving sight, leaving Jitty by his lonesome. Jake heard a step back grass towards front B site. That information should have been relayed to his team. Tackless, the blind out. Jet dashing to the opposite side of the site. All of them on the front of B, getting gunned down. The team shots are in together. I love that. Ostino channeling his inner Busio with that. Not even going for the gunny, just giving the movement to support his teammates. And a much-needed pistol round found for the side of CSP. Blue getting this second half started in the right direction. If they can turn this game around and make this comeback happen, they will complete a 4-0 activation stage, which could bode nicely for us to finally get placed in the division. We've been hunting for a minute now. That champion spot is what this blue team is hunting for. And currently, 3 rounds out of time, this thing back up and really stating their case for playing in the second best division NECC has to offer. Only time will tell if they can make it happen, but got the start that they needed. Tactless dropping a smoke for his teammate to play in, and now a long rush fully underway. 2 players pushing through short, leaving Ostino for his lonesome. We'll team up together though to fight this, and now it's just KJ. And that's going to be a flawless round the way of CSP Blue. A beautiful follow through after.
Spike spotted A. Enemies close.
And now 2 rounds back, bonus round on the horizon. Everybody bringing in weaponry from the bonus, so this should be good. If CSP Blue could pull this round, it would really pay out nicely in the long run here. Jake posted over towards C site with the Marshall in hand. Dart into garage instantaneously. Jump spot spots Killjoy over at A lobby side. Jake spots that Omen. A hair off of that headshot would have been a nice pickup to get things going. Jake with another peek on to C. It looks like a C hit is underway. Dashed on the site is the Jet. 2 more flashes to follow in C site in favor of the attackers. Spike tapped and plant initiated.
Spike planted.
Spike goes down. Big kill from Ostino, taking out that Killjoy. Lurk is done. Back sight is the breach. Trying to look for those tags. Jake, not sure if that one hit. One close logs. One player backside in the breach will go down. 4-on-2, making a 4-on-1. All of a sudden, the bonus round swinging heavily in favor of CSP Blue, making a 2-on-1, and they pull through a big turning point, making it 7-8. 3-0 start to this second half. CSP Blue getting it done.
My quiver is never full. Caution here. Caution here.
Here.
Scanning ahead.
Concussing! Kill my bot! Blasting!
Fast B hit coming through from the attacking side. CSP Blue looking for a retake into this round. Now pushing on in. Sova drone going to spot out two. Two players going down, so it's getting interesting. Rifles recovered for the attacking side. A 3-on-1 for Wes. Does he have it in him? On site makes it a 2-on-1. Will get taken out by Ostino though. Beautiful shots coming through from the Breachington as we tie this game up at 8 apiece. Major showing from Ostino, 14, 10, and 13 right now, putting on some serious work. And three players on the side of CSP putting up double-digit assists. So team play coming through and in good form as we progress into the second match of the evening. CSP Blue trying to make a case for that 4-0 finish to this. To the activation. And like I said earlier, really trying to hunt down a spot in the Champions Division.
Placing swarm grenade.
Revealing area.
Dart for A, lobby control coming through. Jake getting a very good forward positioning on this. Garage smoke, and it seems to be a fast C hit, dash on already. Full retake coming through from the defending squad yet again here, and Spike plant going down right away.
Spike planted.
Lurker dead outside a garage. KJ free upped. That lurk is known and old, my friend. You got to figure something new out. You got to switch it up. Smoked off long. One player tucked at Cubby. Maybe both players tucked at long. A smoke onto the Spike. Halving it. Body blocking. One player left, and that's going to do it. 9-8. CSP Blue really starting to put on a tear and reaching that on fire stage right now, hitting that 5-round streak, really getting it going and starting to feel it here on Haven. The money's starting to fall short on the side of the attacking forces.
Placing alarm bot. Placing swarm grenade. Placing sentry. swarm grenade.
Breach ulting out A early, and that's going to be a tagged up Jet. Jake going to take her out, no problem. Dashes forward and then falls on back. CSP getting one and getting out clean. Very good start to this one. Drone out A lobby. Drone not going to spot anything at A long. Multiple at long, E10 tags one up. A little bit of a shock bounce going through. One more up short. West going to take him out. Very low now. E10 tagged up both Omen and that Sova. Jet going to get knocked up and pushed out of sight. And now 4v3 retake situation. Alcino up at heaven. Popping a couple shots from there. Short smoked off. One flash coming through from the breach on this retake. And the rest of CSP Blue getting ready to push on into sight. Blind comes through for Tactless. Sova gets taken out. One on default. One at Hell. Last player default. The swings are through and Jake heats up for the 4K. 10-8 bound CSP Blue. Too hot to stop.
Thank you. The spike is diffused.
Don't die. If you need help figuring out how, just ask.
Right there. Right there.
2-round advantage the way of CSP Blue.
Placing swarm grenade.
Couple players spotted towards C long early. Tactless going to get taken out instantaneously. A garage smoke from the Jet. A stun through as well. Jitty going to take one out with the Nano Swarm. Couple players C long. Couple players outside grass here in the front of garage. Ostino heard some steps out long. Saw one close. And now in a bit of a sticky situation. Jitty going to pick up garage. Ostino going to walk on back to the C side. Takes one out for free. A good flash. One player running away towards long. It's the Omen. Another blind as well. Cubby going to get cleared out with that. Omen going to have to TP on out. The flash up through garage. Players trying to siege site. Alcino, first line of defense. Jitty gets taken out. It's just Alcino left on the site. Two players to find. He's trying to buy time, trying to stay alive. Both players stuck at default. Alcino knows they're close to him. Big kill on the first. Now one player spotted on default. The flank comes through. It's a masterclass being put on by Alcino and CSP Blue right now. 11-8. Attacking squad of Uno literally can't find a hole.
Woo! We got this. Can I get this? Sentry.
All right, match point on the horizon. 11-8 we go. CSP looking primed up and ready to make this one happen. Push it over to match point. And Jake's just going to run that KJ down. No reason to be making that kind of a play. Gets absolutely punished for it. Huge kill from Jake. Jake going to have to break the dart. Location known. Going to get wall banged and sent into the Shadow Realm. Stun through long. TP's onto the site. Jake falls back for the retake at the perfect timing. C take well underway. Pushing through the garage now. Breach going to get cleared. Jet going to get cleared. Omen going to get cleared. And UNO not knowing where to go. Freed up. Freed up. That's Big Jake, son.
We can end it now, once
Absolutely remarkable.
Placing alarm bot. Get out of my way.
Dark gonna spot a few players outside of A lobby, and a disgusting flick from Jake, absolutely jet gapping Sync. Breach heard towards A short side, guaranteed. A nice one-way smoke comes through. Good Sova drone going through long. Gonna spot anything out that it can. B hit underway. Breach pushing on with the util. Paranoia through sight by Omen, and now going for the spike plant. Etang gonna try to tap away with the ultimate. Nobody going down yet. KJ lockdown comes down. Sova Hunter's Fury to clear that out. One player at back gong, only 2 players left, and it's going to be CSP closing this one out, finishing with a 4-0 activation and a knife for good measure. Absolute sitting passed over to UNO, and that's redemption from last season, buddy. Take it with a grain of salt.